Hey y'all, welcome and welcome back to Summertime Tarot. For those of you who don't know, my name is Summer and this here is a November 2020 reading for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising sign. All right, but let's go ahead and get started. Let's see what's going on with the Cancers. I'm going to start with the theme for the month. Okay, so we have here diving to new depths. There's a deeper meaning to what is happening. You might be looking at this from the surface and missing what is really going on. Take a moment to pause and breathe. Allow yourself to dive deeper into what it is you are feeling about your current situation. Okay, bottom of the deck we have here in the light of the moon. A full moon can shine light on what you have been resisting. This can be anything from your fears to your soul's beauty. Okay, so this card here in the light of the moon also showed up for Scorpio. So if you do have Scorpio anywhere, prominent in your chart, I would suggest, checking that reading out as well. But it looks like here with this diving to new depths, as well as, in the light of the new moon, November may be a very emotional month for you guys, right? I feel like here with the diving to new depths, there may be some things that you may have been, not paying attention to or not giving attention when it comes to your emotions that are kind of surfacing, especially, coming out of this new moon energy from Halloween, right? It may have brought up some old feelings, right? Especially with the retrograde as well. Mercury retrograde, there's always retrogrades, but anywho's. That may have brought up some things, may have brought up some past emotions that you didn't fully kind of deal with or release, may have even kind of brought back some past lovers or what have you. But it's just going to be important for you in the month of November to kind of give these things the space that they need to breathe, right? To kind of air it out, and allow these things to come up so you can process them, so you can release them, so that they're not weighing on you so much, right? And as you do that, you'll be able to kind of see more positive things and to feel more like yourself, okay? But let's go ahead and get into the rest of your reading. Okay, so this kind of looks like relationship here, but it could be, other parts of your life, right? But I feel like for the most part, those of you watching this, you may have been dealing with a lot when it comes to relationships. You may have, with this walking away here being in your blessing for the month, you could have walked away from a relationship recently or kind of closed out a chapter in your life, right? But with your challenge for the month here, we have anxiety, right? So you may be kind of questioning or second guessing your moves that you've recently made, right? Some of you, like I was saying, you may have left the relationship or you just kind of closed out one cycle. And you may be kind of questioning whether or not you made the right decision or what you're going to do going forward. And so your message for the month here is Angel of Love, right? So it's kind of, the message here is to, make sure that you are connecting with your emotions, but also that you're kind of making space for positive things to kind of come in, and that you're not spending so much time focusing on the negative, right? With the diving to new depths, like I was saying, it may be emotional, some fears or sadness may come up for you And it's just going to be important for you in the month of November, to make sure that you be gentle with yourself. You show yourself love. You're kind to yourself. You allow yourself to be where you are. You don't like try to force yourself to make any kind of fast moves or fast judgments, but that you give yourself the time that you need to kind of heal, to relax, to kind of connect with yourself on a deeper level, to love on yourself. And that will enable you here to, with this here man holding a coin, for your lesson for the month, to feel more grounded, to feel more stable within yourself, right? For some of you here, you may have walked away from one relationship, and you may be wanting a more stable partner or a more stable connection with someone else, and you may be walking towards a new relationship with someone else, right? For others of you, you may have kind of maybe even moved, or just kind of be wanting to move. And it's going to be important for you in the month of November to kind of, take your time, to be easy on yourself, to focus on your own kind of stability, your own kind of grounding, and to just kind of allow as well other people to be there for you in whatever way that they can, in whatever way that you need as well. And to be open, not to be afraid, to be vulnerable, and to express what you need, and to accept it from other people, okay? But let's go ahead and clarify these cards for you. Right, and if you haven't walked away from a relationship, or you may be in the space right now where you're contemplating that, just make sure that you go within and that you spend time kind of connecting with yourself in order to figure out what it is that you want and figure out what's in your best interest, right? Try not to focus too much on what other people need or what other people want, but what do you want? What do you need? What's going to kind of make you happy and to bring you the most fulfillment in your life? Okay, so we have the King of Cups here driving your energy. Excuse me. So yeah, like I was saying, it may be an emotional month here. But I feel like in that it's a very kind of cleansing, a very healing month, a month where you get more connected to yourself emotionally, right? And I feel also with this man holding a coin showing up here as your lesson for the month, just make sure that you are kind of grounding your energy, that you're not spending so much time in your emotions, caught up in the feels, that you kind of forget to kind of ground yourself and to be present in this current space, right? For some of you, you may be kind of, these emotions may be coming up from like past situations or circumstances, right? Or it could even be in kind of like anxiety for the future, for what's to come, right? So make sure that you're not spending too much time focusing on the past or the future, that you forget about being in the present. You forget about the now moment and connecting to the good things that are present right now, okay? But clarifying walking away here, we have the Fool and the Queen of Swords, right? So like I was saying, I feel like some of you here have, decided to walk away from something, to leave something, and to start a new journey for yourselves, right? It may not be that you're walking away from a relationship. It may be that you're deciding to kind of, embark on a new journey for yourself, right? With this King of Cups, there may be some dreams that you have here, a goal that you're wanting to accomplish, right? We do have the Star. A dream that you want to kind of ground in this present reality for yourself. And it's going to be important for you in the month of November to kind of keep your head on straight, right? Don't like stray or kind of get so caught up in what you want that you forget to be present and be aware of what's going on at this current time and at this current space, right? With this Queen of Swords, you make sure, if you are like embarking on a new journey or a new project, right? Maybe some of you here with this Emperor, you kind of want to maybe start a new business or whatever it may be. Just make sure that you're staying grounded, that you're focusing on, being logical, that you're aware of what you need to do in order to kind of get to your goals, that you're crossing your T's, you're dotting your I's, you're aware, but also, don't spend too much time kind of fumbling over the details that you don't take action, okay? So then clarifying anxiety for your challenge for the month, we have the Emperor and the Star, right? So it may be hard for you in the month of November to kind of keep grounded and to stay focused on your dreams and your goals, right? You may have a lot that you want to accomplish. This may make you a bit anxious, a bit nervous. You may get a little bit, like them little butterflies in your guts, you may get, a little nervous. So just make sure that you spend enough time here in the month of November kind of connecting with yourself, connecting with the present moment, staying grounded, right? Being realistic as well, right? Not kind of forcing yourself to feel like, oh, I haven't done this and I haven't done that and I haven't done this, and then kind of worrying yourself and stressing yourself out because of everything that you have to accomplish, right? Don't spend too much time doing that. Just take it one step at a time. Stay focused on your goals, but be in a present kind of mind state. Does that make sense? Like, of course you have things that you want to get to in the future, things that you want to accomplish, but don't be so focused on the future that you forget to be here now. You forget to do what it is you need to do in order to get to that thing you desire, okay? And then here for your message for the month, clarifying that, we have the Page of Cups and the Two of Wands. So yeah, I feel like here with this Two of Wands here, you guys are connecting to a new energy, a more kind of loving, more creative energy within yourself, right? Try not to be so strict that you forget to have fun, that you forget to enjoy the fruits of your labor. But, make sure that you're not kind of allowing yourself to get so caught up in your desires that you forget about your long-term goals, okay? So make sure that, you have your fun, but you be as serious as you need to be within each and every moment, okay? So make sure you're planning, make sure you're strategizing, but also make time for yourself to rest and to rejuvenate and to just have fun, okay? And so with your lesson for the month, man holding a coin, here we have the Moon and the King of Wands. Right. Okay. So here with this King of Wands and the Moon, I feel like, some of you may be kind of getting ahead of yourself. You have a lot that you desire here with this King of Wands, but you may be fearful here, right? We do have a lot of water here, a lot of emotions, right? But also with that comes, fears and insecurities that may show up. So just make sure that you're not allowing your fears and insecurities to kind of run you away from what it is that you want. Okay. Make sure that you stay grounded, you stay, present within yourself, and you believe in yourself and your ability to create the future, to create the life that it is that you want for yourself, and that you don't let your fears get in the way of that, to stop you and to block your blessings, okay? If this, if it did resonate with you about, walking away from a relationship, it may be, your fears and insecurities may be that you may be kind of, alone, or you may never meet a new person that kind of fits your standards for what you want in a man a woman, in a romantic partner. And that may make you a bit fearful, right? A bit weary of kind of stepping out there here. But with the King of Wands, it's kind of a need for you to, be confident within yourself, to believe in yourself, and to trust that, in time you'll get what it is you want. And right now, things may not be all clear, right? But just make sure that you know what it is that you want, what it is you're trying to manifest for yourself. You stay focused on that. And in time, things will progress. Things will begin to manifest in the physical world. But it kind of starts with you. It starts with you believing in what it is that you want and not kind of taking no baloney. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and get your affirmation for the month. Right, and just make sure here, especially with this King of Wands, that you're taking action towards what it is that you want, right? But that you're not just kind of, sitting around and waiting for it to happen, but that you're, making moves for yourself. If it's love that you want and you feel like you're ready to embark on a new love journey, right? It may be time for you to kind of put yourself out there. If this is a dream that it is you're trying to pursue, make sure that you're steady making moves and that you're not kind of getting complacent or you're, just kind of holding yourself back, right? Because that kind of brings up, I feel, more fears for you, because you kind of you feel a little bit like, oh, I'll never get there, so make sure that you're constantly making moves. Not saying that you need to rush, but that you're thinking about where it is you want to go, you're planning, and then you're taking steps each day, or setting goals each week that you want to accomplish. Okay, but let's get your affirmation. All right, so we have here, I am not defined by the mistakes of yesterday. Okay, your question to go along with that: how can I learn from the past and apply it to the future? What will I do if I make a mistake today? How will I react? Okay, so I am not defined by the mistakes of yesterday. Okay, and so let's get your focus for the month. What would be most beneficial for you to focus on in November? So bottom of the deck here, we have fruition, right? A lot of moon energy here. So if you kind of, if you were working your magic with the new moon, just make sure, that you're taking steps towards, manifesting and creating what it is that you put your intentions out into the universe for. Okay. So then we have nourishment and abundance. All right. So with the nourishment, right, it's like feeding yourself, but also feeding your dreams here, right? I feel like here with all of this water here, and the moon, right? There are some dreams here that you guys, it seems, you're in pursuit of. And so it's going to be important for you in the month of November to make sure that you're feeding yourself as well as your dreams, things that will be beneficial for it to grow, right? Things that are going to encourage growth, that are going to bring in more positive, more abundant energy, right? With this abundance here, I feel like, there is this abundance that you want for yourself, this growth that you want for yourself. And it's going to be important for you to nourish it, to feed yourself and your dreams in the month of November, right? So that they can grow, so that they can manifest into what you see for it, what you envision for yourself. Okay. Don't be kind of holding yourself back. Make sure that you're taking steps each and every day, that you're planning, right? That you're strategizing, and that you're making those moves. All right. But let's go ahead and get your advice, and then we're going to close this out with your final message. What's the advice here for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising sign? Excuse me. Right, just make sure you're being good to yourself, like, self-care, self-love. I feel like that's going to be very big for you in the month of November, right? So that you feel like yourself. Or like your best self, you feel me? So bottom of the deck here we have harmony, keep on key, right? So make sure you're staying focused on your dreams, your goals. All right. But what do we have here? We have here instinct. Trust your intuition. Okay. So yeah, I feel like that kind of, it's making me think of, those folks who may have kind of left a relationship, or who may have cut ties with certain things, certain habits, whatever it is that you kind of walked away from, right? Trust your intuition, right? Trust that you've made the right decision for yourself, and trust that you can continue to make good decisions for yourself going forward, right? With your affirmation, I am not defined by the mistakes of yesterday, right? For whatever reason, right? You made the decisions that you made for a reason, and it's kind of time for you to trust that you know what you're doing, and you know where you're going. You know where you've been, right? You know where you've been, and you know where you're going. So kind of use what you've learned thus far, and use your intuition to continue to make moves that are in your best interest, okay? Be it, walking away from certain people, places, things, or walking towards certain people, places, and things, right? Just trust your intuition. Listen to yourself, believe in yourself, love on yourself, all right? Because you're worth it. But let's get here your final message. So what's the final message here for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising sign? So we have here, it reads, Dearest you, we have a secret for you. The more you think you know, the less you actually do. So if you are willing to keep an open mind, you will avoid the narrow confines of the know-it-all and open up to the unlimited potential that can be discovered only by the curious optimist. Curiosity allows you to discover new things, see the world from a different perspective, and find answers to questions you might not even know you have. Right now, whatever is going on, it's important to know that you are not aware of all the aspects of it. You need to see to make an informed choice. You might be projecting a story that isn't totally true. So moving forward, your mantra could be, I don't know, or that's interesting, as you keep your mind and heart open to new experiences and a richer existence overall. All of us over here want you to be all you can be. We are cheering for you. Can you hear us? All right. But That's all I have for you, Cancer. I hope this reading helped you in some way. Don't forget to let me know down in the comments how it resonated. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more videos like this one, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, so that you can see more videos like this one. I truly appreciate you and hope to see you soon. Peace out.